I'm Angela Bedell and I'm a marketing consultant. I also run the online community at marketingwell.com. I came to Megan because I understand the importance of personal branding and I understand the importance of visuals in personal branding. And I realized my own pictures were out of date. They were several years old and they were kind of mug shots in a suit and they didn't really reflect who I was, and I knew she could do a good job of that. I think it's actually brilliant when you can capture someone in their natural state when they maybe aren't feeling so natural. And getting your picture taken is never natural. It never feels good. But Megan did make it feel good. She made me feel like I wasn't going to look old and frumpy. She made me feel like my personality was being captured, and it was actually painless. The brilliance behind Megan's photography is the way she interacts with you and pulls you out in the final product. I appreciated the combination of professionalism and authenticity and genuineness. I've had all pictures taken decades ago in a suit and it feels very uncomfortable and it doesn't even feel like me. I appreciated most the combination of the relaxed state and the fun, or as fun as it as possibly can be, along with the professionalism that we were doing big girl pictures. This mattered, and she understood that it mattered to my career and my future and my online presence what this looked like. Honestly, the results surprised me because I just brace myself to hate a picture when I see a picture of myself. I just brace myself to go, oh, I look terrible. And while there's always a little bit of that going on in your mind if you're a woman in particular, she did an amazing job. I was really happy with the pictures and I was actually excited to use them, and honestly, not only did it fit what I wanted to do with my website and marketing materials, it gave me a couple more ideas because of the variety of the way she captured my personality in the pictures. So in 2013, we don't have to pretend to be a man anymore. If I'm a mom and if I'm worried about all my domestic responsibilities and my little girl at preschool, and me, if I'm more complicated than a man without a tie and in a skirt, then I want that to be reflected. And because we can be who we are, and because it's not only can we be, we're actually kind of expected now all of a sudden. So for some of us who have worked really hard or worried about how much of our personality can come through in the work environment or with professional images, it's not only nice that we can be ourselves, it's actually expected of us, and now we can use those things to our advantage. And that's another thing that made the photography experience with Megan particularly rewarding, is I didn't feel like I was being posed just like a guy would be. It was me, a work-at-home mom, the things I do well, marketing strategy, and having a creative slant on my work. She pulled that out. She let my home office background show through, and she used outfits that I actually wear. And so the combination of femininity and professionalism was brilliant in the end. The last time I felt stunning was probably 20 years and 20 pounds ago, so it was actually kind of nice to feel like I was still myself and that we were pulling out the best version of me. It's kind of ironic that as we get further along in our career and we gain the maturity and the wisdom to feel a true confidence, at that time we're less confident about putting our physical appearance out there. We're less confident about images. We're less confident about making videos or getting photos done. And actually, that's when we're at our best. I would encourage a woman at any point in her career to get professional photos done by an expert so that they can put themselves out there and put a spotlight on their strengths. So my thought about having pictures taken by Megan is that primarily it's really important to have an expert. And in this day and age, everybody's a photographer, and it's very tempting to ask your friend who has a camera or who takes awesome shots for their blog or whatever to do your professional portraits. And I believe that's a big career mistake, because you wouldn't believe what it takes, how you have to twist and turn and make your neck long and turn your chin this way to look natural. But in the end, it's critically important, and someone who can do that is as important as what kind of camera they have. That's absolutely critical to looking like your best self.